Okay, I've never seen this before. Bottle locks. I think it's for alcohol. It says 21 on this Fred Meyer one. I just closed this Safeway one, and I can't open it. I don't understand how it opens. I just throw it down, but it opens like that, and there's like stuff in there. This flexes and it rotates all the way down to there. I've never seen this. It's completely, it's the only opening is right there, and you just kind of close it all the way closed. No clue. Lots of unique trash down this virtually unused road because I haven't had a car go by me yet. People are just dumping periodically. Just dumping their general trash. Yeah, this is a dump ground for people. Just throw bags that explode. Or don't explode, but the animals will get in there. Various trash. Here's a big tent on the side of this trail. I don't know where they would have set it up, but must feel like it doesn't get too much attention on this trail. And I have to agree, this is pretty nice, an isolated hill trail. You know, everything in here points to female for some reason. It all looks, there was like feminine products in here. Super blendable makeup. I wonder if this a body mist. It smells like strawberries. Ugh. It doesn't really smell that moldy yet. Ladies paint stick. Yeah, it definitely points to female. I just have to wonder what's going on. Chapstick cake batter. People sleep in tents. They got priorities. Rocket Volume Express. And the John Cena backpack and another bag with various blankets. You'd call this a mink blanket. Very useful. Very nice blanket to have. Talk about.
Alright, well, I'll let you get back to your walk, man.
Alright.
Take it easy.
Alright.
See you around, man. You following me now?
Yep, I am.
What's going on?
I know your every move.
Might as well just get in the back of the car now, man. I'll drive you around. We can't miss each other now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that for other reasons.
Oh. I don't know what you meant by that.
arresting. I've never seen anybody bring a working guitar to the graveyard before. Gabriel Danton Paulson. It's far better rest that I go to than I have ever known. So yeah, 98, 2008. Jeez, he didn't live too long. See how the Joneses are keeping up with the Joneses, or however they say it, the Johnsons. There's 2 abandoned homes across the street from each other. That's how some people keep up with each other, by abandoning homes. This is neat. It's a raised garden, and you got this nice old boat. Pretty neat. What's this say? I'm not sure if this is a hospital property, but there's a significant garden right here as you enter, and it's not really explained. It could be that house, or man, that was a wet bush I walked through. So it's mostly pumpkins. Huh. Looks pretty neat. Shelton emergency with a helicopter pad. It's not too far from Walmart. Middle school across this, or grade school across the street, I forget. Okay, it's my impression they used to have a sign here and moved it over here instead. For the Olympic College, check out our pharmacy technician program. Let's see what they got here. Alright, so this is the college. It's a Sunday and I don't expect to see anybody here. One thing that really has my interest is this crazy little free library. Wow, getting closer to it, I can see it's made out of skis and whatever, more skis on the side. Just kind of open it up and take a look at their not great selection. I don't have any. Oh, that's a popular one. So thick. So it's made of skis. And not really made of skis, my bad. It's made of wood, but they just kind of screwed skis on as panels for decoration. And maybe this is a part of the library or something. I don't think there's too much to this campus. I think I'm pretty much seeing everything that's available here. 2 big buildings and 2 little buildings. Yeah, the library, okay. Not much to their library. Oh, what's that doorway? Alright, so let's see if we can peer inside. Smoking shelters. Another entrance or something. Alright. That's it. Not much to it. You know, wearing sandals all summer, I've really cut up my heels a lot. Just rocks and glass come up like over the lip or something, and then I step on it and stab my heel. It's happened 5 or 6 times in the matter of a couple of months. I don't know what that is. Could be an egret. Okay, so there might be a trail behind the college here. And it's also a retirement home. No, not too far. Yeah, here it goes up a ways. It's not marked. It's unknown if it's private or public. But it's well paved. Or not paved, but just well cleared out. Probably for the timber industry. This is actually, you see by the low growth they went through here, yep, by the stumps to see where it leads. So, end of the trail. Alright, so this college has a food bank program. I saw another college on the way to the Olympia, city of Olympia has something like that. Associated Students of Olympic College, or SN Sing, SAING. It's a part of the display. I've never seen a college advertise a food bank before like that. Okay, so I'm not too far from, say, the Walmart area. And there's this woods type of clearing. And it's pretty clear, too. Not a lot of bushes are in the way. A lot of these fallen logs. Looks like somebody's made a little hangout home for a while. And who knows what happened. Yeah, they piled, maybe the structure fell down or something. But yeah, you could gather things up and put things together out here. if you wanted to. It seems pretty isolated enough to get away with it for as long as you want. But yeah, somebody would probably see you enter and exit every day or something, and that would give it away. Oh, okay. I believe that's the high school with this big old fence, possibly protecting the football field. Walmart's right next, adjacent to the high school, and there's a skate park in between. I'm not sure until I can actually look over this fence. I don't know why else they'd make a big fence like this. Okay, yeah, I can't see really anything then. This might be more the middle school and the high school's further down. Alright. There is definitely a lot of woodland behind the middle school, which is across the street from the hospital. You can just walk around, and I'm just sitting around hanging out. It's a new area, and I'm comfortable just sitting out in new area. If I've been coming out here for a week or so, I'd probably be more interested in moving along. But being a new area, I'm more comfortable. I want to learn, learn, watch, just for a little bit, see if anything peculiar comes out of this different area. I have to admit, I'm just curious why my heart keeps feeling like it's wanting to like run out of energy or something. It feels like I'm out of breath every so often. It hits me, and then I got to figure out what's going on. It's like I get a scared feeling in my heart, but it's not occurring in my brain. I'm constantly getting this scared feeling in my heart, and then it feels like things are going to fail as a result. I think I'm going through a slow process of heart failure, and it's brought out more in the cold weather. I didn't feel it in the winter, or just maybe weather fluctuation or something. But either way, I still have not conquered that feeling yet. I'm not sure what. I kind of suspect that consuming herbs that boost testosterone might be an issue. But I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been consuming quite a bit of flaxseed in my cereal. Okay, here might be an active homeless camp behind the middle school. There's a tent off in the distance. An enormous amount of trash. Basketball. Somebody hung up their, there's a blanket. Somebody hung up their jacket to dry, as well as their large panties. Clothes. Oh yeah, that looks pretty new right there, that tent. Trash bag up ahead. It's a ton of trash. Whoa. This has seen better days. It smells like mold. Blankets kind of remain dry. This is one ripped up. Beer all over. This is one ripped up tent. Oh, that's a moldy smell. That needs to be fumigated. Yeah, you can hear the traffic, but you can't see anything. So they've attached it with trash bags. They tied the end of a trash bag to the tent to hold it up using trash bags and sticks and some little kid's umbrella. This is an abandoned one, and then here's one that just completely collapsed. So there were a couple out here, at least. Another tarp over there. I saw that trash bag. Various trashy items. Yeah, it's kind of resting on a stump. I don't understand. There's kind of a trail. You could see a trail going through, and then the wear on this log from people stepping over and kicking it. So people really have taken advantage of this open forest. What is this? It's got some kind of a cushion on it. Okay, yeah, there's just a ton of trash. Alright, so it's kind of a homeless camp behind the middle school. What is... That looks like a hoop for a basketball. Oh no, it's just a branch. Okay, done. Alright, so I stepped out of the woods into a wide open field with these huge electrical poles going to a very, very large electrical grid hub. There's a bunch of people parked over there. I don't understand. They're on the side of a road. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm somewhat behind the Walmart. Alright, so you got the junior high school, and across the street is some kind of frisbee disc golf thing. There's a recreational area. They don't really have parking for the players. They just park on the side of the road, and they play a lot deep in the woods. It's a pretty nice looking stadium here at the high school. Shelton High School. So there's an Oakland Bay Junior High School, and then there's a Shelton High School. Shelton High another sign off in the distance. So they separate the grades in some way. It's not quite like middle school and high school. It's junior high and then high school. I don't know how that works. There's an egret that overlooks the football field pretty much. He made a noise. Alright, so here's the frisbee golf park. It seems kind of dangerous to me, even though they call it the Huff and Puff Trail. If that can be read. They got frisbee golf going on, so you could get picked off. Oh, they got 1.85 miles. You can run. They have a little bathroom. It's one of those mobile bathrooms. Parks and recreation exercise trail. If they had like pull-up bars or something. No bikes, no motorcycles, no horses. Keeps dogs on leash. loops. Well, maybe this avoids the frisbee golf. I don't know. It's across the street from the high school. Oh, there's a little bike park rack here. I guess this is the parking lot. Oh, it looks pretty nice. My heart might be giving me a little extra trouble because I could be fighting infection from the cuts on my heel. I got about 2 or 3 cuts on my heel that really haven't been cleaned up, and they're a little bothersome. This ship chain is the kind that weightlifters like to use. It's really heavy, and it just gets heavier the higher you... Oops. The higher you lift it. Alright, so I walked a little further than I cared to. Some kind of skydiving over there. So the traffic is extremely fast and dangerous around here. Next to Sanderson Field. I fully regret choosing to walk on this road. This is awful. This is not walker friendly. Alright, so this is my exit. That's all familiar. Port Angeles is off somewhere north. Just gotta be careful about this. Oh, the sewage. Alright, so it's a dead end right that way. And you enter the town or city this way. You see Walmart's over to the left. My car is, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile down this road. I believe it's this road. Yeah, that was the highway I was on. Pedestrians, hitchhikers prohibited. And I was walking on that road. Huh. Glad I didn't get caught. But then again, it would have been nice to have a cop pick me up. He probably would have ticketed me. I used to believe that I could overcompensate eating a lot of cheese by consuming onions or cayenne pepper or healthy oils like the olive oil or even onions. I thought I could overcompensate eating all that saturated fats by consuming the foods that are supposed to break it down or help it digest through. Like if you have a certain amount of saturated fat, if you increase your unsaturated fat, then that should cover consuming the saturated fat. So I was eating a lot of pizzas, and I was putting a lot of a lot of extra cheese, and then a lot of herbal types of food on top of it all, onions and garlic and cayenne pepper, and I was mixing the cayenne pepper with olive oil and consuming that, and it tasted pretty good. I enjoyed eating it, but then I didn't really want to stop eating that stuff. But I was noticing problems with my heart. It did seem a little more stressed out. Like it could get stressed out easier. Like I had this shock on my hand using one of those mosquito tennis rackets, and I got a shock in my hand. It was a poorly designed Chinese knockoff, and I was affected in the heart, and it felt like things shut down in my heart for almost a week. I felt like I was really low functioning in my heart. So and that was really frustrating. But I really enjoyed eating pizzas and stuff, and I didn't know how to stop properly. I enjoyed eating cheese still. It wasn't until I went homeless that I had to stop really eating cheese. I gravitated towards consuming whole milk, though. I was buying a lot of whole milk with my food stamps. And that still had a considerable amount of fat in it, but I never noticed any problems after consuming that. I was getting problems consuming cheese, but not whole milk. But eventually, I had to make an economic decision because my homelessness was, stretching on 1 year, 2 years, pushing 3 years. I wanted to cheapen up my lifestyle as much as possible, and consuming these milks, these cold milks in a liquid form, just didn't, it just wasn't economical. So I switched over to dehydrated milk, which had no fat. So I really limited my fat, and I'm focusing my diet on foods that I can only keep in my car. All right, fats don't keep. All right, so I've really limited the amount of fat I've been consuming by going homeless. And it wasn't exactly by choice, it was by necessity, because I would probably not have figured out how to live a lifestyle without relying on the refrigerator or without relying on fresh food so much if I didn't go homeless. Because now I'm more conscious about what's going to keep longer in my car for in case of emergency purposes or something. And I'm keeping more fibrous types of foods, like the grains and things that I would soak in water. I focus on. I've lost my cooking capabilities, so I'm not really eating the rich meats like I really enjoy. It's a rare case when I can enjoy something cooked. It's been mostly the dehydrated foods, and it's not exactly easy to find dehydrated mixes that I can enjoy, ones that just be soaked and ready to eat. A lot of them require a cooking, and I'm unable to do that. There are some good choices, though, that you could just soak for foods that you could just soak and be ready to eat, like the cereals and some types of bean soaks and stuff. But this has all helped me reduce the amount of fat I've consumed, and I think I feel my heart is working a little bit better as a result. Alright, so just looking around the library a little bit. I already walked to the front, but I looked underneath here from the other side. Didn't see it from this side. There's somebody threw a bag. It's really convenient to hide a bag under here at the library. It's pretty light. I have to wonder what's... They probably didn't put anything too valuable in it. So we got photos and something. Okay, we got zipper, pretty much a blanket, huh? Blanket and clothes. That really smell kind of smoky and moldy. And feels like there's something up in this top one too. Oh, a book they checked out. Oh, this is Timberland, right? some paper. Could grab a needle for all I know. And then wet socks and moldy underwear. I'm just gonna put it in their hiding spot.